Hi guys, welcome to Downtime Fun, and today I'm going to give you the solution to the Asaka's Ice 9 puzzle. For this one, it's basically the goal is to put all the 9 pieces into this frame here. This took me around 2 hours to solve. One of the challenges is that all the pieces can be flipped around and the permutations are more. Obviously, I can just show you a picture of the end solution, but in this video I'll just give you my thought process and what happened when I tried to solve it and what went wrong. So when opening up this puzzle, my first thinking was to basically minimize the gaps I have. So when I have say for example these types, I'll try to think of ways to have the curved ends meeting each other, so to have no gaps in between. So I'll save up the space to put basically more pieces inside the frame. And also it should be more likely that the straight edges of the pieces should be going in the corners like so. So I'll try to think about how I can actually put more pieces with the straight edges or the 90-degree corners at the corners of the frame to minimize the gaps. Well, after trying for one hour and a bit, it didn't work. The last piece can never go in. I can only fit 8 pieces in. And then I tried to recall what happened in the Wave 5 and the Wave 7 puzzles and think slightly out of the box, because for the Wave 5 and the Wave 7 the solution it's not obvious. And then I also tried to count the number of curved edges and realized that these concave shapes are a lot more than the convex shapes here. So no matter what, there will be some gaps in between. With this in mind, I start to think about if actually one of the pieces or some pieces will not be fitting fully. And that's when everything clicked. And also by some luck I started to put the pieces down and think about how the pieces will fit together. This also fits my original thought process where some of the straight edges should be at the corner to minimize wastage. With this setup, there is only one piece that can fit without much wastage, which is this one. So I just put it here. Then just kept going and make sure things or the empty spaces or gaps are kept to a minimum. And then everything happened. This happened. And this tricky little piece, this one here, where I kept thinking about this should be at the corners given its shape looks so much like a corner piece, but actually this fits here. And I think again Asaka is just a genius in designing these types of puzzles. But it is just a very enjoyable puzzle. I think this is up there in the level 9, level 10 type difficulty. It also involves some sorts of trial and error, just keep putting pieces and try and see if this works. But this is my thought process over the 2 and a bit hours that I tried to solve this puzzle. Obviously the whole thing can be flipped, and that's the second solution, but it's essentially the same solution. In the meantime, take care, keep puzzling. Find puzzles that are interesting. Leave a comment below if you think you have other similar puzzles that you think it's interesting to share with me, and I'll try to get my hands on it. Subscribe to my channel, click the bell button icon below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, bye!